Hello friends, today we will discuss about the microbial assay. We will start the microbial assay with the introduction of microbial assay. Introduction of microbial assay is antimicrobial susceptibility testing can be used for drug discovery, epidemiology, and prediction of therapeutics outcome. We focused on the use of antimicrobial testing method for the in vitro investigation of extract and pure drugs as potential antimicrobial agent. Many therapeutic agents which either inhibit the growth of microorganisms, antibiotics, are essential for their growth. Vitamins and amino acids can be standardized by micrological assay. Now we will discuss about the classification of microbial assay method. Microbial assay method are divided into three parts. First one is diffusion method, and then second one is thin layer chromatography method. This also called TLC method. And third one is dilution methods. Now further dilution method are divided into three parts. First one is agar diffusion, agar disk diffusion method, and second one is antimicrobial gradient method. It also called e-test. And third one is other diffusion method. Other diffusion methods are further divided into four methods. Other diffusion methods have four methods of microbial assay. We uh, we will discuss about them. First one is agar-well diffusion method. Second one is agar-plug diffusion method. Third one is cross-streak method. And last fourth one is poisoned food method. Now we will discuss about the thin layer chromatography, it also called TLC method. It further divided into three parts. First one is agar diffusion and second one is direct bioautography method and third one is also called agar overlay bioassay. Now discuss about the dilution method of microbial assay. It further divided into two types. First one is broad dilution method and second one is agar dilution method. And then various methods are used in microbial assay, but two methods are mostly generally used in microbial assay. They are given below. First method is method cylinder plate method or it also called cup plate method. And second one is tube assay method and it also called titrimetric method. Now we will study the cylinder plate method or cup plate method. The principle of cup plate method is this method depends on the diffusion and antibiotic from a vertical cavity or the cylinder through the solidified agar layer In a petri plate, the growth of test microorganisms inhibit entry in circular and cavity cylinder vitamin solution of antibiotic. Procedure of cup plate method. Step first of cup plate method is prepare a nutrient agar media. Second step of cup plate method is sterilize culture media and pour into sterilized petri plate. Now place the petri plate into LAF laminar air flow for solidify. After the agar are solidified, then spread 0.2 ml of now concentration of inoculum on the surface of the solidified agar by spread plate technique, and then cups or cavities are made by sterilized borer, and then now different concentration of antibiotic is poured into the cups of agar plate and then incubated at 37 degrees Celsius for 24 hours. Then if the antibiotic any antibacterial effects, it will show the zone of inhibition. You will see the zone of inhibition in petri plate at a different concentration of antibiotic zone of inhibition. The graph plotted between the zone of inhibition and different concentration of antibiotic. Now we will discuss about the tube assay method and it also called titrimetric method. The procedure of titrimetric method is step first clean test 10 test tube and add 0.0 ml, 0.5 ml, 1 ml, 1.5 ml, 2 ml, 2.5 ml, 3 ml, 4 ml and 5 ml respectively of standard cyanobalamine solution. Now to each test tube add 5 ml basal medium stock solution and then adjust the final volume up to 10 ml by using distilled water. After then, to other 4 test tube add 1 ml, 2 ml, 3 ml and 4 ml respectively of the test solution to be assayed. To each test tube add 5 ml basal medium stock solution and final volume make up to 10 ml by using distilled water. By using distilled water. Then sterilize all test tube in autoclave at 121 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes. After sterilization, cool all test tubes up to room temperature. and inoculate with 1 drop of inoculum bacterial culture. Incubate the test tubes for 64 to 72 hours at any fusion temperature within the range of 30 to 37 degrees Celsius. Titrate the content of each tube with 0.05 normal NaOH using 0.1% weight by volume bromothymol blue as an indicator. Convert to green color. Determine the average of the titration values for each level of standard and test sample used. Now, graph plotted between titration value and standard cyanocobalamin solution concentration. The graph is plotted between titration value and standard cyanobalamin solution. It found a single line.